Hello, 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 hello. We're back. Saweetie, the curious case of Saweetie, our icy girl, our icy princess. You know, we love icy girl. And you know, I feel bad for Saweetie. She gets a lot of hate. A lot of people say it's deserved. Who deserves hate? The thing about Saweetie is people are drawn to her. Like, let's be real. She's giving luxury. She's giving black girl luxury. She gives is it soft life that you guys are saying? Soft life. She has good social media content. She's very good at marketing. You know what I mean? Like, hello, McDonald's gal. We'll get into that later. So I mean, all of this to say, like, why does the music not hit, Saweetie? Why does the music not hit? And this is what this video is going to be discussing. So this video is going to be breaking down what happens when you have a very, very, very strong brand, but it delivers no value. So let's just start with creating a good brand, which obviously I would hope would start with creating a good product. And to create a good product, you have to look at the market, find out what it needs, and then deliver. That's what's going to give you a successful product in the long run. I think Saweetie looked at the female rap market and she thought, maybe if I gave them the typical female rap starter pack, that maybe her career would elevate, right? And so there was a point in time where we kind of saw this kind of shifting Saweetie where, you know, she went from this like college all-American girl next door, but high maintenance or whatever, but college degreed, to look more like her peers who were very different. It was just giving more of the typical female rapper in terms of like the colored wigs, colored nails. I also believe that her label probably encouraged or even probably pushed her towards this more typical female rapper look. But I do think it worked, you know. I mean, we saw Saweetie rise and, you know, she did become more popular. She has like 26 million followers on Instagram right now. That is not from just being basic. You know what? She committed to the look and it was successful. And so, yeah, I think she left the West Coast sound as well for a more city girl sound, in my opinion. You know, she started talking about scamming niggas. What she was really good at was turning her hate into money. You know what I mean? People hated on her for eating weird. She got a McDonald's deal. That's all I have. But yeah, she did set herself up to be a brand friendly person. And that is probably why she was able to get them collabs she did, because I know she got like a Tesla collab, she got a Crocs collab, she was getting collabs left, right, and center. Everybody wanted to work with Saweetie at a point. So why did all this marketing, why did all this good fortune, why did that not translate into musical sales? Because there was that headline, you know, Saweetie was, you know, people were not buying the album, buying the EP that she released. In my personal opinion, I think that Saweetie kind of focused too much on the visual aspects of the brand and just the outer packaging of the brand, which is important, by the way. Like, I think it is just as important as whatever product you are trying to sell. But I think she focused a bit too much on, you know, the looks, the visuals, the music videos, which were amazing. I think Saweetie gives, like, I think she really does put a lot of effort into her artistry. I just don't think she puts enough effort into the actual rapping part of the artistry. And so the thing we had with Saweetie was that she focused on a good brand. So she had a lot of brand recognition because of all the deals she was able to get, right? The McDonald's, the Crocs, everything like that. Everybody who may have never even heard about Saweetie prior got a chance to know about Saweetie and got access to Saweetie. Now I've heard the name, I can go and check her out on Instagram. I can go listen to a bit of her music. You know, because of all this exposure, she got access to all of these people. However, if you fail to deliver a positive customer experience, people will run away just as fast as they came. And that was the case with Saweetie time and time again. People were going to her concert. She was forgetting lyrics. She was out of breath. People were going to her music and not enjoying the music that she was releasing. You know, I have no real personal opinions about Saweetie's music, to be honest. I know the hits. I don't really know her music, like deep, the catalog, but I actually think her music is fine, in my opinion. But there's a large majority of the people who do follow Saweetie that were not happy with the music, and I think those are the people who followed her from the beginning. So they, you know, they have a expectation of her, a high expectation of her. Very strong brand, very beautiful brand, very lovely packaging. But when it comes to the actual value that she's able to produce, people are not happy with it. And that's not to say that I don't think she's trying. I just think that at the end of the day, the customer's always right. Do you know what I mean? And the reason why I feel like for Saweetie, like the bar is kind of, I wouldn't even say the bar is so high for her, but the reason why she gets dragged time and time again is because how we were introduced to Saweetie was as a rapper. Do you know what I mean? We that's the first thing we saw of her was her rapping either on a freestyle or icy. Do you know what I mean? That's how we saw her. And so that's kind of like the thing we will forever remember her for, being a rapper, unless she wants to completely detransition from being a rapper. So no matter how amazing the visuals are, no matter how amazing the Instagram is, no matter how amazing the Twitter is and the TikToks and the reels and the fashion looks and the beauty, that will always come second to the music, because that is what we were introduced to Saweetie as, a rapper. Pause before we continue. I just wanted to say that if you like this video, then definitely give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And subscribe, girl. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah. And if you want to book a consultation with me to discuss your brand, definitely click the link in my bio. But let us just quickly conclude, baby. So to conclude, I believe that while Saweetie was able to provide some value to the market in terms of aesthetics and just being like a black girl luxury icon, I think because the music was lacking and that's what people were expecting from her, it was easy for her to be rejected. And so what I actually think we can learn from this is that it's always important to remember your target market. What Saweetie started as is not what she is now, and I think the original fans that helped bring her to this point of fame and notoriety, they were kind of forgotten about. And you know, that was her original target market. And so because of that, those original people who would have probably been her core fans today and her stans and been on the Twitter defending her and streaming her music and making sure she's number one, they were not taken care of. They were not nurtured. They were forgotten about. And she wanted to target a different audience, which is completely fine. People decide to change their mind all the time. But I think that is kind of the number one key reason as to why she doesn't have that core fan base today that is able to buy her music. So yeah, I don't know. I hope you learned from something from this, guys. And if you have your own product out there, remember, like, you know, value is everything. And if you can bring value to the market that no one else can bring, you will succeed. I.e. Rihanna with the 40 shades of foundation. Yeah. I hope you guys like this video. Check out my video about Ice Spice and why she ain't gonna fail anytime soon. Like, see you next Monday. Bye.